Folks, we have a couple deer. I want to just show you guys something, because people always say, well, if Bigfoot were to survive, what would he eat? Well, first of all, there's a lot of fish in Hobart Reservoir. Very easy to grab if you're fast enough and you're a wild creature. But you also have deer. I just proven it with some video footage. Okay, so you can see, once again, Look at that, guys. 4 deer are looking at me. I'm so close to them right now. I'm probably like less than 100 feet away. Unfortunately, we're going to scare them away, but we got to get to the red house. There they go. Huh? Yeah, they're starting to move away. They're curious. They may have never seen humans in their life. There they go. They're just walking off. They're not really running. They're just like, there they all go. That was cool. I got good photos and video footage of them. So there is deer in the woods. This is not the first time. We seen 4 bucks earlier, and one was pretty pissed at us. So I think people need to understand that every time we go in the woods, there's people that come up missing. There's skeleton found in this area. I mean, but people need to understand there are risks. There are wild animals. It's not just Bigfoot. Careful. Huh?
Something dug there.
What do you think dug there?
I don't know.
I mean, look at the like scrape marks, like something used its hands. That's weird. Jared, you can wave to them, but you know what? I don't think they understand. We gotta find this red house. Let's try to stay to the right near the road, because there's a driveway that leads from the road to the red house. But the creek should have followed it to it, but it's way over there. So here, we'll stay to our right. Ladies and gentlemen, I just showed you some wildlife. We have to be able to scientifically prove why Bigfoot could sustain itself. And we just did. I mean, though that's 4 deer in one little area. That doesn't include the 4 to 5 deer we've seen at the bottom of Sawmill Canyon earlier this morning. So when you start to put 2 and 2 together, you start to understand that there's a lot of food sources available. There's vegetation a primate-like creature could eat. There's berries, there's deer. You know, there's just so much. And I think people need to understand that, you know, when they sit there and they laugh at me about Bigfoot, because they do, and they're like, there's no way there's Bigfoot near the Tahoe or it's just ignorance. It's like they are out there, and there is a food source, and they're not going to leave it. They have it good. It's like an elegant restaurant. It's like a classy restaurant, you know, unlimited food and water and a lot of places to hide. So, but we're heading to the red house. We're almost there, so I guess it's time to cut the footage. When I get to the red house, I'll give you a history and I'll walk around. Maybe I'll have Jared film me and we'll talk about it for a little bit. I mean, we probably are 5 minutes away. The little driveway to the left to the red house. And fall's definitely taking course. I mean, a lot of these trees hardly have any leaves up there. Look at that. Those trees, all the leaves almost blew off from the windstorm recently we had. This is why I live here, man. It's this beautiful country. And, you know, I not only, you know, people try to make me seem like a bad guy, but honestly, I take pictures of butterflies and nature and flowers. And I integrate my family into these outdoor trips. So our love for the outdoors and my family really does show. Is this a metal tube? Wow. Oh, I want to check out the creek when we get to the red house. There's supposed to be an actual flume where the logs went in. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain. You ran the logs down, but there should be. They have these like wooden. What is that? Is that a well? Dude, there's some historic stuff back here on each side. Look. Interesting. There's one here too. I like how they put this. Look at the stumps, man. Yeah. Water reserves, maybe. Yeah, it's a hole. There's a lot of history back here. It's not just wilderness. There's a lot of history. If you're a history buff, you're gonna love this place on our website. You're gonna love the history. So, like I say, there's a lot more that goes into what we do than what you think. We really are thorough in our investigations. And that includes even something as simple as a rusty pipeline that once probably supplied water to the residents of Virginia City in the 1800s. A lot of history. As I'm out of here, got to catch up with the boy, my son, Jared. He is my number one when it comes, he's my go-to guy when it comes to the paranormal. He knows his stuff. He's a strong hiker, and he finds a lot of evidence and takes a lot of good nature pictures. So, he's a part of this organization, and people shouldn't be mocking him. They should be trying to learn and be happy that our younger generation is taking an interest in history, in the paranormal. Anyways, my son's calling for me. Gotta run. Peace. Be back with more footage.